What's going on, everyone? It's Cyclone here, and I thought I would change it up a little bit and do a build guide for my main character, Shayne and Aurox. You see a lot of gameplay with this character, and today I'm going to be going over one of the more recent builds I've created for Shayne and Aurox, focusing a lot on burst health regeneration, which is very useful for Shayne and Aurox because she's already a tank, and having good health regen on top of that really keeps her in the fight and allows you to get out of danger and get back into the action much quicker. This build sacrifices your shield regen rate for increased health regeneration. I'm going to show you what that's like in just a bit with some gameplay, but let's go over the Helix quickly. So the first thing I'm going to do is pick Welcome Committee to get that overshield, which helps preserve my shield and get out of dangerous situations. Then I'm going to obviously pick Surprise Party. I think everyone who plays Shayne at a high level loves this skill. Wait for the drop is nice if you're really going full support, but as I'm going all defense with the gear choices, I definitely would like some offense. I'm going to be going the power of 2 because we're going to be boosting shields with later choices, so I'm going to be doing the power of 2 for, again, more damage. Then here I'm going to be going to holding it down, which I really enjoy, that stun. Very useful and helps the team secure that kill, so it also helps you get out of danger, which is important. I'm going to go the Immortal Aegis here, which is Shayne and Aurox shield immediately begins to recharge, because again, the recharging shield is going to be providing us with some burst health regen, and I'll show you how we do that with the gear shortly. Then I'm going to go to Sneaky and Resilient here. I'm going to take reduced damage when cloaked by Stealth Strike. Once again, to preserve basically the character. But also, you could go for Shield Smasher if you really wanted to get some more damage, or maybe you had certain opponents, or you had a lot of good support on your team and you felt confident. You could go for Shield Smasher here. Next, I'm going to actually be going with Bigger, Badder Jin, which is a fantastic passive, 240 max shield strength, on top of the 600 shield already in place, 840 shields for this character. It's really something you have to have. It's a really good passive. And also, with that, we've increased the shield's amount, so the recharge will take even longer. Here I'm going to be actually going Sustained Stealth. That 6-second duration on addition to what's already there for 5. An 11-second stealth is fantastic for this character. You can run around for, an extended duration. Again, getting out of danger or planning your stealth strike appropriately, it helps just plan out your way forward. Here I'm going to be going with Quiet Fetching or Sick'em Aurox. Either one is fine, but I usually go for Quiet Fetching because I want that overshield more often, so I'm going to be pulling in enemies with 20% cooldown time. Takes a few seconds off of the skill's cooldown. And then, of course, if I make it here, I'm definitely going to be doing Aurox Beckons, a fantastic passive, no matter how you're building Shayne and Aurox. Now let's go over the gear for this build. Now, I recently got this item here called the Medical Nano Colony, and for those of you who don't know what it does, as you see right here, it gives you massive health regeneration while your shield is charging up. So as Shayne and Aurox has the biggest shield in the game, I thought that this could be a great chance to make her a really sustainable character for a good support role. So this is going to be based around this item. But to increase the effectiveness of this item, I actually have this here, this Drained Bioweave. It has minus 42 shield recharge per second. Now, this is something you don't normally want on a character, but because we're going for sustained health regen, this is actually a great little tool to use. You get max health on the item for staying alive, and you also get worse shield recharge, meaning that it takes longer to charge up, giving you more health regen over time. And then I also have this Rejuvenating Ikuni Scale Mail. This is a max roll. So, really just helps your sustainability and health regen on top of that. You could go for, if you were really feeling frisky and were a shard whore, you could go for Bliss Beat here. But again, because Shayne has high shields with this build and is an evasive character, I'd rather conserve the shard cost, and I still get a decent amount of protection with this item. So we're going to jump in and do some gameplay. No boost. Ah, damn. Alright, so as I was mentioning before, guys, let me wait for that to end. So basically, we are going to be focusing again. The shield is going to be extremely slow with this build, but we're going to be getting a ton of health regen in the long run, so it kind of evens out. We're going to be increasing the duration of stealth strikes so we can get away from danger if it comes down to that. And, you know, it's just it's a fun build and it's very useful.
Enemy forces are crushing our minions. Escort them to their objective.
Alright, so he's gone. I'm gonna get some more shards while we're at it, since we're trying to show off a build here. Ooh, that Cleese is quite weak. And I'm getting injured. Alright. So let's go get some shards, guys. And start showing off how the build works.
Outcast thralls detected.
So first we're going to activate the chest piece because we need that timer to start getting to the max health minimum requirement of 3 minutes. So activate that as quick as possible. And that's a general rule for any gear that requires a timer for a bonus.
Our minions have engaged.
You'll want to activate that first if possible. Alright, we get the chest piece next. Nice. And then later on we will get the featured item.
Allies have engaged a thrall mercenary camp. Allies are engaged with thrall mercenaries.
We're going to get a level 2 Helix, get some more attack speed.
Deploy.
And Cleese is almost dead. Dang, son, that was a nice combo. That was really nice. And we got the legendary. Perfect. Alrighty. So, now let's show off the build a little bit more. You can get a sense of how fast the health regen really... Dang! Alright. Rank 3. We're going to get the shield melee damage. Oh, hey!
Outcast thralls available for hire.
Oh! Alright. Nice. Very nice.
Power play. Enemy forces at half strength.
Ah, damn.
Power play. Enemy forces at half strength.
Aw, man.
Bring minions along
Well,
to weaken the enemy sentry.
I'm gonna try and get some damage to show you the health regen a little bit.
Power play. Enemy forces at half strength.
Alright, we got some damage here. Now, as you can see, my health regen here, if I run away, it's quite good. And as you see, look at the shield that, when I start building the amount of the shield, it really gives you quite good sustained health regen. So as you guys can see, the build is good at sustainability and keeping you in the fight.
His names are Sulkanen and
Hostile sentry destroyed.
All right. So you guys get a sense of how the build works, I hope. And I hope I covered the basics. So, yeah, that's the build in action. If you saw it in higher levels, you can go watch some other gameplay. But that's going to do it for me, guys, and I will see you next time.